Massive weight-carrying performance. And we celebrate the great mile and a half handicap this weekend. Already, gates have opened. They're off and High Friar had jumped well, but McNaught is going to send the favourite to the lead, Bobcat Johnny, and in no time at all had found the front comfortably. Clever Dick travelled up there into second placing from High Friar. Getting back to fourth is Revoose. Over on the inside next of all is Bolshevik, as they'd completed about 350, being followed by Artie's Jewel, Suspectus, and back there last of all is Blue Sandgroper. Well, out to the riverside of the track and by the 1,000 metres they go. Bobcat Johnny, the hot pot, backed into $1.35 and absolutely controlling proceedings. McNaught sitting up against him there. He wants a little more range, just getting his head up into the air now from Clever Dick, sitting at his girth. A length and a half away to High Friar. Down on the inside, shaded by Revoose. A further 2 lengths behind them to Bolshevik. 3/4 to a half a length away. Then came Artie's Jewels and then Suspectus, and under the Persuader back last of all is Blue Sandgroper. She quickens up now, gave him a little dig in the ribs as they come towards the home corner. Bobcat Johnny by the 450. Quickly snuck a length and a half to 2 clear from Clever Dick. Revoose ridden along. Likewise on the rails, High Friar, and further back is Suspectus, but into the home straight, and Bobcat Johnny sailed away down to the 250. The hot pot led by 3. Revoose looming as the only real danger to it at the moment. McNaught draws the whip. Looked to be an absolutely no danger here, Bobcat Johnny. He really starts to put his mind on the task at hand. He pulls away. Jade had a peep across at the big screen, put the stick back away and won by about 5 pulling up. Bobcat Johnny from Revoose. Artie's Jewels has run third ahead of Suspectus or Bolshevik. Clever Dick, High Friar, and tailed off there a long last is Blue Sandgroper. Not a doubt in the world about Bobcat Johnny there. As soon as Jade McNaught jumped into the lead, it was just then a matter of being able to get him to switch off and relax a little there, because she was able to do virtually as she pleased there in front. And Bobcat Johnny has come right away. Just for a fleeting moment, Revoose came out to make a challenge, but it was a very short-lived challenge, and Bobcat Johnny sailed away from it to win by about 5 or more at the finish. A 7-year-old that's done no racing whatsoever, only a handful of starts, and today about its 6th run with in fact it might have only been its 4th run here this afternoon. 2 wins and 2 seconds, trained by Anne King, and Jade McNaught there just putting the polish on things as it came right away. Number 2, Revoose, second by Time Thief, prepared by Stefan Valhalla, ridden by Stephen Parnham. Number 4, Artie's Jewels, in third placing by Artie Schiller, ridden by Lee Newman for Karen Kersley. And Suspectus, number 6, was 4th home in 1:31.85. 4.5 lengths, 2.5 the official margins, but a romp for Bobcat Johnny, and justified being back from $1.50 into $1.35. The next event, the Lycopodium handicap over the 1500, this time for fillies and mares at $3.50, and there are no changes. Well, that was a very comfortable win. Look, one of the absolute star bets of the day, if you were prepared to take those dripping red figures, but left no stone unturned the way that it put them away. And here's Brittany, and she's down there with Annie King.
Certainly am, and as well as Anne King, I have Mitch Davidson, who owns this horse. Mitch, congratulations. Tell us the story about this horse. I believe it was your grandfather's.
Yes, he was. We bred the horse ourselves 7 years ago, and he was a very small, immature horse when he was younger. So we broke him in as a 2-year-old and give him 2 or 3 years out, and we took him to Brett Pope's when he started off and trialled a few times well. Had 2 runs, and he was very unlucky in his 2nd run, and I think that's when he's fractured his hock. And we give him 10 months off, and sent him to Lady in Wondering as a hack for a few months, and turned out he didn't really want to be a hack. So I picked him up 3 months later and looked at him. He looked really well, so I thought I'd try again and bring him back, and it's worked out well.
What an extraordinary story. You must pinch yourself now to think here he was today, starting at $1.20. Yeah. Did you ever imagine that he would be running around at Ascot as $1.20? You'd retired him. Yeah,
no, it's really unbelievable. The horse has done a massive job, and the team, Anne's done a massive job with the horse too, so no, it's been really good.
Now tell us about your aspirations. Anne was just mentioning off camera that you're hoping to one day become a trainer. What work are you doing now?
Just doing a bit of groundwork with Anne at the moment, and yeah, I'm hoping one day to get my trainer's licence soon. I'll save up enough and try and do it myself.
Do you work pretty closely with this horse?
Yeah, every day. Yeah, every day. Yeah, he's really special to me.
Oh, go lead him in. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks very much to Mitch. And you must get a lot of satisfaction out of this. You have great owners, but this is a really special story.
Yeah, it is. It's good for the young up and coming, you know, they want to be a trainer, so I'm hoping that he'll do that one day.
And have you had many $20 shots go around before under your name?
No, I haven't, Brett, and I don't like it.
Did you feel the pressure? I know you feel the pressure at the best of times, Anne. Today, was the pressure on?
Yes, it was.
Well, the one good thing is it means if they're starting $1.20, they have a fair bit of ability. Do you think he has a fair few more races in him this campaign?
Yeah, I think so. He's just really happy at the moment, so we'll just keep chugging along.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Brett.
And King speaking there, and we spoke to Mitch Davidson as well, very well-spoken young man with aspirations to one day be a trainer, and I dare say this horse is his best mate, Bobcat Johnny. To think that a 7-year-old having just his 6th start has won in the fashion that he has. Jade McNaught weighs in. She got the chance to look up at the board and just see how far in front she was. Jade, have you ridden many $20 pops over your career?
Too many, I think, for the short amount of time that I've been riding. No, I'm very fortunate to be able to get put on the good horses, Brittany. So just have to try and make the most of it. Beautiful horse. My first ride on him, he's got a heap of speed about him, and he's got a high cruising speed, and he can just keep rolling. So it's a good one to look forward to.
How was he in coming back underneath you when you just asked him to settle?
Yeah, not too bad. He's obviously one of those free rolling horses. They never want him to come right back underneath you, but he didn't put too much of a fight. I didn't want to bring him back too much. I only really wanted a cheap furlong and wanted to get rolling again, and it worked out well.
It certainly did. What's your best ride for the remainder of the day?
I don't mind my next one, actually. It's a bombshell.
All right, hopefully we're speaking soon.
Thank you.
Jade McNaught in great form coming back to Ascot, combining with Anne King, and a great story. Bobcat Johnny takes out the third.